Mm-hmm. Funny Liquid is going to be in purple. Here, I'm going to get our players' colors set. So Funny Liquid, we're going to make red. We're going to make Teutonic green. Oops. Funny Liquid, we want red. We're going to make Teutonic green. Oh my god, I got it. There we go. That matches the scoreboard, right? Oh, Teutonic is green. Darn it. Teutonic is green. Funny is red. There we go. All right. No, Cloud is red. Cloud is blue. Funny, wait. Funny Liquid, your Cloud is supposed to be blue. I'm so confused right now. We're gonna leave that. That's the colors they're going to be. Can a moderator fix the scoreboard? I'm just gonna trust one of my moderators to fix the scoreboard. First tourney game of the tournament, and we're on Marketplace. Funny Liquid's going to be in red. We'll get that scoreboard fixed. Funny Liquid's going to be in red. Cloud is red. Right. I'll fix it. Since I'm not getting any help from moderators, I'll do it myself here. Cloud is going to be in blue. Thank you, Char. Thank you, moderators. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm watching Kings run around. Red's found that corner marketplace. So red is going to be in west as the Koreans. Cloud is going to be in the northeast in blue, playing as the Berbers. And Teutonic Tanks in the southeast, playing in green. As the Mayans. Players start with a pavilion on Marketplace. Oh, yeah. Not bad. And we have a neutral market in each of the four corners. There's a giant mass of wood in the middle. And there's some extra gold scattered and stone scattered around the map. And we are going to have a interesting feudal age. Looks like Funny Liquid's using that king to push in the deer, while Cloud is keeping his close to home. Teutonic's keeping theirs close to home as well. So one thing you got to watch out for in this format, guys, is you can actually get 2v1'd in feudal age or even in dark age. Now, kings are actually faster than every other unit. And here on Marketplace, you don't have to worry about that because you start with a scout that isn't a scout that can't do damage. You start with a trade card. Let's take a peek at red scouting. I'm going to flip the ELOs on. Can we get that adjusted too, mods? That's ELO L, ELO M, ELO R. And we'll get the ELOs fixed as well. Can still be walled in with a villager, correct? You could wall in a king that's sitting still, and then you could have a king hostage for the rest of the game, potentially. Oh, that's right. Players start with two. I said one, but they actually start with two trade cards on Marketplace. Yep, so Cloud is the high elo on this one. 2200. Is that the right Cloud? I don't think that's the right Cloud. I'm going to link. I don't think it's the 2K2 Cloud either. I'm just going to trust that my moderators will figure this out. For getting the scoreboard and elos fixed. If you guys can't do it, just let me know, okay? I wonder how many of the 2Ks realize actually how is their king can die. I don't know what you were trying to say, Snippy, but I appreciate you adding to the discussion. Teutonic Tank says Funny Liquid will FC War Wagon. How easy. Okay, Snippy, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, it's very easy to lose your king. like I was saying, in on some of the other maps where both players start with a scout, you could have a situation where one player tries to like block the king with a scout while the other one like attacks it. Seems like it might be a thing. Nah, you can't garrison king. Cloud says, yeah. Yes. Funny Liquid loves war wagons. Oh yeah, Otter. Yep, players had a little bit of advance in terms of knowing when their opponents were going to, or who their opponents were going to be and when they were going to play them and stuff. This map is one of the more open ones. I thought that that would be particularly interesting given that kings are not able to garrison. Where's Blue's king? Oh, it's hiding. Blue's king is we can already see we're going to be seeing a lot of this going on. Players are going to visibly hide their kings, I think. I'm surprised this guy's not behind the tree. Funny Liquid says Teutonic Tanks is plotting against me, question mark. No garrison makes this hilarious. It's definitely going to be tense. Green getting those walls up early, I think, is a great call. I didn't even introduce the players or anything. I got so into just wanting to talk about the game. I'll do the full intro here. We got Funny Liquid in the west playing as the Koreans in red. We've got Cloud in blue playing the Berbers in the northeast. And Teutonic Tanks in the south in green playing as the Mayans. There we go. This is a qualifier. It is a best of one. Winner qualifies for the tournament. Losers are eliminated. And the winner of this moves on to play Runatovi in the round of 81. No problem, Shawnee. I want to say thanks to Charchar42069, Zyzich, Snippy, Sharper Guy, and everyone else that's been helping with the admin work that I may have not mentioned just now. Thank you guys very much for the help. Paradox as well has been helping. Is this tournament also registered? Yes. The tournament is regicide. There's no there's no wonder victory. There is no relic victory. You have to win by sniping kings or killing your opponents. I didn't know the Berber got camel carts. I didn't know that. It shows how little team games I've played that I literally didn't even know that the Berbers get camel trade carts. Blue winning our hearts with the king camp. We got a little a segmented stone wall. Blue's feeling paranoid, and you can't garrison the king. I don't know if I like this, guys. I don't know if I like this. I like having the king walled off, but I don't know if I like it next to the tower like that. You have a group of like 10 archers in Feudal Age, you could totally snipe that. That's what I mean, Broccoli. Not you've like I say 10 archers because maybe you're gonna garrison the villas in it, and then you'd have to like soak some shots, but you're not gonna be able to. You have to run the king while that's happening. War wagons or plumes. I mean, he does have camel archers. He has a really strong, unique unit that you could use to snipe, in theory. But I think a solid plan is FC, build a castle, build a pen for your king, boom up, and then wait to see what your opponents do. My hope is that in cases where we have like a really high elo player, that we'll see some teaming from the lower players on the high elo, or reverse the high elo player trying to prevent that and take one of them out with a snipe early on. So this is the first official game of Wrang 4. Welcome everybody in. Welcome in. Guys, if you're following or watching along on YouTube, make sure you consider coming over to Twitch sometime. We have lots of fun. There's explosions. Come hang out. Would love to see you. And make it a lot easier to find out when I'm hosting the next weird tournament with weird settings. All of my tournaments tend to have strange and different settings, and they're all open elo. Very important to me. Ooh, Otter One. I think I watched that game. I think that was one of the games that I actually watched. And we have a pause.
Right away.
Not sure why we got a pause. Did I pause? New hat. They paused, says Charger. Okay. What's in the corners, asks Hyper Courgette. So this is Marketplace, and you actually have neutral markets. So you can actually trade with the markets on the corners.
Yes.
All right, I'm not sure what the pause was for, but it looks like it's been taken care of. Could be, I'm seeing a little bit of lag, so it could be a little bit of a lag spike. Thanks, Mac Mouse. Appreciate it. So we had a total of 101 people sign up, and we managed to get all but 7 into the tournament. If you're watching this and you're one of those 7 people and you don't see yourself on the brackets, you're wondering what the heck happened, don't worry, you are reserved for the tournament. So if someone drops, you will be set to take their place in the round of 81. Oh, Char? No, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. All 3 players are in Castle Age. We're getting some lag spikes here. Hopefully it'll iron itself out. Berber player has gone 2 stable knights. And I think, I mean, I don't think it's the worst play to be aggressive at all. The one thing I'd be wary of is making an enemy and then having to be potentially 2v1 just because you upset some people. Teutonic Tank snagging up some relics, by the way. And the Berber Knights are on their way. They have +1 armor. Are people from SAG and Last Chance qualifiers also put back into the pot for fillers? Yes. But the people that didn't get into the tournament at all will have priority over them. So there'd have to be like 9 people that dropped, or 8 people that dropped before I got to one of those. Feels like this is going to be Cloud versus Tanks, and Liquid can just boom in peace. It's looking like it. Cloud's run to Teutonic Tank's base is busted in, and he's going to run. You know, yeah, Green needs to wall that king in now. And is banging up a little kingpin next to this TC. Cloud is on the hunt. There is no 4 in my on-screen logo. I'm right at the memory limit of my PC right now. I've pushed it to the max. Doesn't see the hole. Wait, can I wear this hat? How about I can wear that hat? Someone's going to redeem it now. I'm waiting for it. Plenty Liquid is diving as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And Teutonic Knight says, help. Help what? Where did the king go? The king is on the run. I'm getting distracted by freaking hats. The king is on the run, guys. Funny Liquid says, look for king to blue. That's communicated to blue. Now, you can research Treason, but not until Imperial Age. Blue and red are obviously working together, trying to take out Teutonic Tanks. There's the 2v1 on the high elo. Well, you knew that there was a possibility of that. I think red might have been better served in getting green might have been better served in getting a castle up. This is just a straight 2v1. You don't even need to find the king at this point. Green's going to run it away anyways. He has a villager with the king. It's got almost no HP. Maybe to like wall it in depending on where it goes. Green converted a war wagon is chasing down those other 2 war wagons, one of which is weak. And Teutonic tanks doing their best to try and mitigate the damage from the 2v1 while keeping the king alive. Surely you got to be thinking about sniping the other player. Teutonic tank is the best player from the group as a Black Forest expert. I mean, so the elos are accurate, 985 to 1629 to 1785. Thanks again, moderating crew, for taking care of that. Nisalami says, this is regicide how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I really like the king not being able to garrison. It makes this mode so much more exciting. I love how the players are like, they're looking everywhere for the king. And it's just chilling over there in the, just out in the middle of nowhere. I think those are their current elos, Otter. Tanks, generally playing in these free-for-all style tournaments, is one Nilly's King of the Hippo at least once. Oh, yeah. I knew I recognized the name from somewhere. What's the villager count here? Teutonic Tanks actually has the villager lead. 49 to his opponent's 48 and 44. And the converted war wagons kind of starting to pile up here. Teutonic tanks could really use one more. Gets another one there. Oh, that monk goes down. We need these monks to live. The one thing that I've picked up on is that when you're in a 2v1, your best option is almost always going to be monks. Because you're going to need to get army quickly in order to turn back 2 opponents. The only way you're going to get out of that deficit is by converting army. Look at all these war wagons down here that red is idling right now. Green is stacking up the war wagons themselves up to 5 in a second. If we get that conversion, no conversion there. Oh, we did get the conversion right before the monk died, but that monk goes down without a conversion. Teutonic tanks with the monk defense here going fairly decent. War wagons are so tanky. They're making this a really viable defense. Using the hills. Wow. Great defense here from Teutonic tanks. Gonna be getting a castle down. Gonna bring that king back inside his base. Blue sniping red. Whoa! Blue runs to red's base. We got a true 1v1v1. We got a true 1v1v1. Nice. Since like 5 minutes, man. I'm not used to casting 3 players, damn it. I have the most experience casting 3 players, and I'm still not used to it. I'm still terrible at it. That's a lot of dead vills. Red has 41 villagers. Cloud has 51. Teutonic tanks with 65. And I think Cloud is doing... I think Cloud just wanted to try and snipe a king. By the way, guys, now that we've officially started the tournament, I just thought I'd let everybody know that there is going to be a $250 bounty for the best king snipe of the tournament. There's going to be a... it's going to be decided by chat vote, my vote, and player vote. Okay? So there's going to be a 200 and... First king snipe of the tournament, and Funny Liquid has been eliminated by Teutonic tanks. Not so funny anymore, eh? That's just a little intimidating. With his own war wagon, Sonny. We'll come back and we'll take a peek at that. That was at the 30-minute marks. Actually, it looks like we might have a minute here. Why don't we take a peek at that again? All right, so he had them waiting. He had them waiting, guys. Can he see the kings when he pulls up? What's going on here? He's getting the monks ready. I think he was just going to snag the relic. Like, I legit think he was just going to snag the relic, guys, and just take a peek, and then he spotted the king. He's just going to... Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get back to live. Let's get back to live. In my opinion, that's it right there. Give the man $250. Sniped with his own war wagons. Down goes Funny Liquid. And now we're in a straight 1v1 between a 1700 and the elos are incorrect, and a 1900 and a 900. I need to make a hotkey for that. Funny Liquid has been eliminated from Wrang of Fire 4, Hyper Kurgat. On the back of losing his kings to the war wagons. If green walks the king down to the red war wagons. Oh! Dude! Heshwato, I didn't even think about that. Green going for the dive here. I think just firing way deep into Blue's base, knowing that the king's going to be somewhere. Blue, you got to run the king away. Green coming around the top. Do dead players' units attack? I hope they do. All right. I mean, green just mass up more war wagons. War wagons are so good for sniping because they can just tank so many arrow shots. They don't know? Oh, okay. That's probably for the best anyways. They don't attack unless attacked. All right. I'd honestly, for regicide and king sniping, that's probably better anyways. So that once a player is out, they're not influencing the game anymore. That's the way to go. Looks like if you get within range, they attack. They were still like aggroed onto the war wagons for some reason. Green is leading Blue's army through Red's base. That's absolutely just trying to wear away at the knights. We're gonna wall in this king meanwhile. They attack if units go in range. Ah, okay. Does the king count as a unit though? You could convert all of Red's vills. Oh, PogChamp. Hypercore, the funny thing is, that's been possible every year of the tournament, and I've never seen someone do that. That's actually such a good point. You could like have like a super eco if you wanted. You could like get up to like 200 units and then like convert like 50 vills and have like a 200 villager like mass and then just collect all the res while you have a big army massed up already. Too much micro needed maybe, especially when you only have one other opponent at that point. I'm sure it'll factor in at some point if we run this format long enough. If nothing hits them, they wouldn't attack. Okay. Red invested so much into war wagons, nothing invested into the king's security. Well, why would you build a wall and then put your king on the outside of it? Put it down here. Put it under your TC. I guess next to the castle is not that unreasonable of a spot, to be honest. But I would have had it on this side, away from my opponents. Maybe he was worried about Blue. All right, well, Blue, I don't know what you're going to do, but it better involve making more than 69 villagers. Maurice. Best tournament is back. Yes, it is. Is ACCM in the tournament? Yes, he is. We'll take a peek at the brackets after this game. We only have one game today scheduled, okay? We have one game. It was happening live. I wanted to cast it, all right? Blue chased the king forever while you missed it. That's why he was there. 900 and who's 1700? Blue is 900, green is 1700. Both players are Imperial Age, so you have the option of researching the Treason tech, which shows you where the king is on the map. Get Onager, cut through the middle. The main issue that I see with Cloud is that he's making non-ranged units. Okay, but wait a minute. Now, we've seen the Trebuchet King Snipe before. Could we see it again? It's pretty deep in the base, though. Like, we got to get through all this to get to that. At that point, if you're winning that fight... Elite Eagles versus the Cavalier? Oh, I don't know. Now, we'll get some conversions, but I think if Cloud just takes this fight, he might actually win this fight. And he died. He's going into the gate. He went into the gate. Oh, my God. Okay. That is so many barracks. Blue's going to go on the hunt for the king. It's trapped, though. He needs ranged units. Green's not going to be able to get into Blue's base too easily, guys. He's stone-walled on both sides. On both sides. He's stone-walled. Is the best king snipe decided by you? The players will vote. I'm going to have a vote during the semifinals and finals. We'll have a vote on... We'll probably do it on the finals. We'll do it right before the finals. But we're going to have chat vote. So everybody who's in the chat at the time will vote on all the clips that I'll play back to back. We will have... I will pick one, and we'll have all the players do a vote on Discord or something. That is the plan. Or that. Is this open on this side? No, we got a conversion on a villager. And the Eagles are in. Blue's king is still walled in there. Green's being careful. He's respecting the low elo player. He knows that it's easier than ever to die in this mode. The snipes in the grand final will not be eligible, puppy. It'll be everything past the semifinals. But the grand finals won't be eligible for that, I don't think. It's not that Cloud, Eberk. It's not that Cloud. It is a 900 elo Cloud. Unless they secretly hid their elo when they entered, but I doubt that. It's looking over the old-fashioned way here as Teutonic Tanks is flooding with Elite Eagle. Cloud has lost his Cavalier mass. The villagers are dying. I'm sure Cloud doesn't feel like he's lost because he still has the king. The only way Cloud could win this is if we were like ready to take this out. And then sneak in Trebs or something. Or sneak Trebs in on this side if it was open, but it's not. We're just waiting for Green to track down Blue's king at this point. Now players are facing elimination here, so Cloud's going to get his money's worth. But I think this one's going to be over, guys. This one's over the old-fashioned way. What could Blue do? You know, if Blue was making camel archers and had like a pack of camel archers and a villager with like a ram or something, maybe then. But it's pretty much over now. Cloud does have 4,000 wood and a ton of stone. Green is going to run off and build a wonder. All right, we might see the Trebs take out the king in a minute here. Yeah, finalists get a lot of winnings as well. Yep. Five camel archers and 8 petards. Yeah. All right, the plumes. Where's the king? All right, it's dead. I don't know where it was, but it's dead now. It's very dead. GG, well played. Teutonic Tanks is going to be moving on to the round of 81 through the last chance qualifier here on Marketplace. The first game of Wrang of Fire 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's take another peek at the first King Snipe and the lead up to it, since I did somewhat of a potato job of a cast. here. So blue was raiding red. Red is full distracted with the war wagons. Green has a bunch of war wagons banked up. They come out, they spot this relic, and they figure, okay, I'm going to send my monks this way. You know, I know what my opponent's here. Maybe I'll dive in, see if I can dive in and go do some damage. They're the higher elo player if I can take them out. But mainly what I see is someone that's going to like snag a relic and then just see what's this way. And lo and behold, the king is just chilling there. No reaction from red at all. Red's tied up dealing with the war wagons on this side. And Teutonic Tanks with Funny Liquid's own war wagons that he converted in the 2v1 earlier is going to win this one. Sick. Oh, I love the trash talking. I love it. Not so funny anymore, eh? Teutonic Tanks, a formidable opponent here at Wrang 4 for sure. And I don't know how much we're really going to get out of the stats here. You can see that APM.
Damn it.
The spike in Red's APM leading up to the king dying. He was probably like, oh no! Oh. I think he took the 2v1 for granted and thought green was under his thumb. Yes. And then blue was like, oh, I'm going to run and try and snipe. Imagine if blue had picked off like a loose king from red. So red with the foresight to hide the king there. Very important. Cool. I wish I had more games to cast for you guys from this format. I can show you guys the schedule. And then maybe you guys want to do some, what is it? It's a Sunday, right? Maybe we'll do some viewer show matches. What were their elos? So we had Funny Liquid, who was a 1700, Cloud, who was a 900, and Teutonic Tanks, who was a 17 to 1800.